My boy Sleep. I forgot the song. Traveling on.
Keep on rapping to that beat behind my ribcage. That's what it sound like. I bet these niggas feeling like the man when they around mics. But step into that beat slayer, disregard the beat word. You gon' be deceased there. Sleep, rest in peace there. All I do is spit like my mouth ain't got no teeth there. Lyrically laying niggas out like a beach chair. Hoping all these whack rappers die like bleach hair. One day I'ma pull up in a 6 like 3 pair. If the pin's more mighty than the sword, my lord, my mind's nuclear war. Yeah, I said I'm better than before. If you niggas think you win and check the score, you already lost. And I know shit can hurt sometimes. You ain't got nowhere to go. The journey seems so uphill sometimes, but you gon' keep traveling on. You gon' keep traveling on. I know shit can hurt sometimes, yeah, but you gon' keep traveling on.
Sometimes I wonder why bother. Then I think about my life and then I think about my daughters. Think about the family, I'm like, nigga, you's a father. I look myself in the mirror and go harder. Fans patiently waiting, I know that it's been a minute. Plagiarizing my rhymes, you rappers have benefited. They copy my lines, stencil, I'm smart, no accidental, no test. I always hammer too sharp and number 2 pencils, nigga. I almost quit like every day, but music's in my heart and could never ever go away. I be like, this shit ain't gon' work, you ain't gon' make it. I can't fake it, what is so bad I can't take it. But then I had the GPS, my life's destination. It said that I would arrive at every expectation. By any means necessary, no matter the cost. You think you win and check the scoreboard, you already lost, fool.
And I know shit can hurt sometimes. You ain't got nowhere to go. The journey seems so uphill sometimes, but you gon' keep traveling on. You gon' keep traveling on. I know shit can hurt sometimes, but you gon' keep traveling on.
Yeah. Welcome to Two Shots in Hip Hop, episode number 7. I'm getting up there. I'm trying to get to 10, 20, 50, 100. I got some interviews lined up with some folks that are going to be coming soon. Going to be switching to a new, a couple of these are going to be in a new location. As far as where I'm going to be filming from, with my boy DJ Myth, is Drop Top Entertainment T. You dig? So, like I said, I was posting and I was top 10 rappers dead or alive, and I was writing them down. I know my top 5. Everybody knows their top 5. Not a lot of people know their top 10. So I was doing my top 10. I'm actually stuck on number 6 right now. So I'm on number 6, and there's a couple people in my head that I want to post, and we're talking, of all time. So I'll go over I'll show you my first 5, just so you know. It's Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas. No, I'm sorry. It's Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, Eminem. If you don't like that, you don't like it. It don't matter, because everybody's list is their own list. So that's, what you want to keep in mind. You don't got to agree with everybody's list. Everybody's list is going to be different arrangements. People probably have the same list right here as far as who the top 5 is, but they don't have it in necessarily the same order that I got it in. So that is that. But like I said again, I'm stuck on number 6, man. I didn't think I was gonna be stuck. I should have put it up. You know who I always said though is in my top 10, and LL Cool J was always gonna be in my top 10. So I think I got to throw LL in there. I'm not sure if he's number 6, but he's in my top 10. He always has been. If you don't understand why LL Cool J is in the top 10, rappers dead or alive, maybe you haven't listened to any LL Cool J albums or listen to LL at all, man, because LL's that dude. He's more than just sticking his lips, sex symbol type cat actor that people see him as, man. That dude was rapping. He was rapping at he got his record deal 16, 18, something like that. Dude got his record deal super young. Like you see the cats nowadays, like the little Yachty's and shit like that, and these dudes getting record deals at 18 or whatnot. This dude did that in like the 80s. You know what I'm saying? And you had to be good. You got to be dope to get a record deal like 16, 18, whatever he was. You got to be dope, man. Like Nas was like what, 18 when he made Illmatic, like, and that's why I said there's no excuse for these young cats nowadays to be sitting around acting like I don't even know if it's acting like, but it's more so that they don't try as hard with the lyrics and the actual music portion, because they see other motherfuckers making it, doing mumble rap like it's nothing. So I think there's no excuse, because when you look at Nas, when you look at Nas and LL Cool J, they was mad young when they did that. So when you look at it from that perspective, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no excuse for you to be like, I'm just gonna make shit simply because other motherfuckers are making shit. But anyway, LL Cool J, man. Number 6. Number 7, man, this is shit. Getting marked around myself for shit because I forgot where the cap is at. Like a dumbass, where'd I put the cap? I probably dropped it. But let me take a look. Number 6, I'm gonna have to go. Dang, man, so many dope rappers, man. I should have really went over this before I did it, but I figured if I do it live, it'll make it a little bit better. You know what I want to say? Honestly, T.I. is, like, to me, one of the dopest rappers of all time, simply because I was listening to T.I. at the start of his career. Oh, the cap is at the end of the pen on the cap, where it's supposed to be. I'm a dumbass. I think T.I., and people can disagree with that one, but I'm going to throw Tip up there. Maybe because I'm trying to push all this rap to the top of my head and see who I really think is dope in the game and enough to be top 10. You know what I mean? So, let's see who else. Number 8. Number 8's an important number for me because that's my number. Ocho Uno. Let me see. Also, side note, I'm starting to film straight ahead because I realized when I was filming on the side, I do not like my side profile. So I'm going to start filming straight ahead from now on because my side profile is not popping. So I'm straight ahead with y'all. Number 8. Shit, man. It's so difficult. People be mad because I'm a fan of like Slaughterhouse. I'm a fan of like Joe Budden and Crooked Eye and Joel Ortiz and then Royce the 5'9". Joe Budden's not in my top 10. Joe's in my top like 20, 25, something like that. Maybe he's probably even top 15, definitely, if I really think about it. Shit. I don't want to say cats like Andre 3000 because I'd be lying if I was like, oh, Andre 3000 is top 10 rapper of all time. Man. I don't necessarily think that. I do want to say Rakim. Can't forget. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't forget what Rakim brought to the game during his time, during his era. That lyricism, man, just bringing in that real shit, that bob your head shit, like, you know, shit's dope. And I'm probably forgetting people. I know I'm probably forgetting people, but this is what I wanted to do, it just right off the dome instead of having it already set, because I wanted to just bring it. And if I'm wrong about somebody, I will go back and change my top 10. I'm not changing my top 5, so my top 5 has been set since forever. But wanted to expand that because, like I said, everybody has a top 10. So I'm at number 9 right now. Who do I just like felt that was just super dope? Who did I listen to a lot? Listen to T.I. I want to say somebody in Wu-Tang. I sort of want to say Method Man, because Method Man, I thought Method Man brought the shit, man. Method Man one of my top favorite rappers, man. I don't know about top 10. I don't know who he's beating out as far as getting him into the top 10. You can say KRS-One, but I didn't grow up necessarily bumping KRS-One. The KRS-One is definitely dope, but I didn't grow up bumping KRS-One like that. Who from the West Coast maybe that I think is super dope? From the West Coast, I mean E40 is he's not everybody's cup of tea, but E40 was definitely one of the top dopest rappers to me, man. That dude's been doing it for a long time. I want to say Scarface. Scarface is fucking super dope. Who else? Maybe from the South. That is dope. Shit. Try and do your top 10 list. I'm gonna do this as a challenge. Send me your top 10 list and either film it and then send it to me, or just post it in the comments who your top 10 is, and see how hard it is to do a top 10 instead of a top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit's real. Shit will rack your brain, because then you start thinking like, I don't wanna offend nobody. But at the same time, man, check this real quick. You know what? Because Lil Wayne was like during his run from like 07 to like 2011, 2012 almost, I want to say was his dope run. But then again, he had help writing, man. Like, I don't have at the same time, dude was spitting. I put Lil Wayne. Shit, how you put Lil Wayne in the top 10 rappers of all time? Oh, that hurts. Shit. I'm gonna put him down right now because, like I said, I might change this list. Do I feel good about putting Lil Wayne in number 9? Not necessarily. I don't know, but there was a time Lil Wayne was everybody had to listen to Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne was bringing that shit, so I ain't gonna sit there feel too bad about it. Maybe the placement might be off. Maybe he's outside the top 10. But that's the thing about top 10s. You can switch them out as far as like their placements sometimes. Because I switched Jay-Z and Nas a couple of times in my head. While I was doing my my top 5. Speaking of Rakim, I'm looking right now, and there's his there's an interview with him in this XXL right here. Let's see. I'm missing somebody. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Who could I be missing? Big Pun. Big Pun's gonna go in front of Lil Wayne, because I think Big Pun was way doper. Actually, I put Big Pun after Wayne right now because Big Pun passed away unexpectedly. He didn't get the run that Wayne does. Nothing to him, but he didn't get the run that Wayne has gotten. So Wayne put out a lot more music. Wayne put out a lot, more shit that you bump. But lyrically wise, I'd always put Big Pun above, Lil Wayne. I put Big Pun above not too many other people on my list. But that's my top 10 right now. Shit, man. So difficult. Because I put my top 5. You know what? My next podcast, I got to write that down. Next podcast, I'm doing top current 5 rappers. So, again, we got Pac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, Eminem, LL Cool J, T.I., Rakim, Lil Wayne, Big Pun from my top 10 Dead or Alive rappers. That was a difficult thing to do, man. I'm a hip-hop head, man. Like, that's difficult to calculate and quantify and fucking doing the fucking math in your head. Like, should this person be here? Should this person not be here? This was harder to do than I thought. But yeah, that's my top 10. Like I said, I challenge you to do your own top 10. Put in who you think should be in the top 10. Either put it in the comments or put it in a video form and send it to me, man. I'd love to see who you guys think the top 10 should be. Definitely Pac's always going to be number one for me. Ain't nobody ever going to usurp Tupac, you know what I mean? In my shit, hip-hop. That's right. Yep. So I'm gonna talk about that EP name. I had I don't want to call it Two Shots of Hip Hop Volume 1, but at the same time, I think it's good to like, damn it, like Two Shots of Hip Hop Volume fucking 1. You know what I'm saying? So that's the EP that I've been talking about in the podcast that I'm putting together. 8 tracks. I wanna name it just Two Shots of Hip Hop Volume 1, but then I might do the little 2 dots and then like fucking something like but. You know what I mean? Something. I come up with so many mixtape names and shit. I've done that so long, man. Like sometimes it just comes to you, but then this is an official project that I want to put together. So I might just do that Two Shots of Hip Hop Volume 1. Then but. Let me know what you guys think on that, and suggest any rappers you guys think I should possibly reach out to and work with that are local, that I can hit up and be like, yo, putting together this project, etc., etc. There's the name of it, this is the purpose, and all that. So yeah, man, that's gonna be the EP that I'm trying to drop ASAP. That's a goal for this podcast. Bam. All right, I'm gonna go over some hip hop covers, and I'm gonna throw on some. I'm gonna throw on the track right quick while I'm putting these together real quick. This is my boy Play B. It's called Death Before Dishonor. That was my boy Sleep too, the previous song.
Leonardo DiCaprio, so catch me if you can. Every night I ask the Lord to wash away my sins. Had to turn my back on friends. They wonder where I have been. They betrayed me over pussy and that karma kicked back in. I'm a young nigga with a lot of problems. I walk around with a lot. One time to shine, so it's time to grind. Got MK on my watch. Yeah, I know I say that I lie. Got Michael Kors on my watch. I ain't never had it, so now I'm bragging. So why you looking so shy? Money in the Nike shoebox. Hey, rest in peace, Tupac. I got all eyes on me, nigga. Finessing on the sneak. This a little sample, see the big picture. 1 second I be with ya. Bad bitches I be with them. Playboy, cause he get I'm out my mind. Yeah, I'm out my mind. On like that's my word. Had a couple sips of the confident and pills for dessert. I get what I deserve, cause you reap what you sow. Lying ass nigga, shut the fuck up and just speak on what you know, yeah. Don't try me, nigga, cause I ain't the one. I ain't got a problem with you, but we can make it one. Pick your head up when you talk to me, nigga. Pussies hold back, real cheese speak, nigga. Death before dishonor, I honor my squad. Assassinating fake niggas with phony facades. With your sneak dissing, I see your tweet.
Yeah, man, that's my boy Play B. And again, that was Sleep. On my first couple of tracks that I was bumping, did my boy Play B. Played his shit before. Speaking of, well, not speaking of, but he was talking about Tupac. Yeah, man, there's another Tupac cover that I found. They use Tupac a lot to sell covers. A lot. Dude's been dead for a while. And they still use, he still sells these rap masks for people. And that's, you know, one of the reasons. And this one was from 2013. I got to put this in my other stack of pop covers because I got to keep all those together. And did I show you guys this one? Did I show y'all this one from the source? I think I showed this one from the source. Yeah, I did in the last podcast. So that's another again, and this one was this year or last year, August last year. So that was another recent one, and obviously they do it around the anniversary of his death, which was always in September. He died September 13th, shot September 7th, and passed away on September 13th, 1996. But I definitely still remember where I was when Tupac died. I was in the Fry's by my house, and I was getting like a Sprite. And remember when Sprite used to do the twist off, and you won a Sprite? Like if you twist it off and you look underneath the cap, you won a free Sprite. Man, I remember winning 2 in a row one time. 2 in a row. It was like somewhere like 95. Twisted one off. One, went back in, twisted it off, won another one. So I kept it and used it again later. But I went 2 in a row. Super dope. I wish they would bring that back. That shit was dope. But I was in there getting something, and this lady, I was looking at a magazine cover, and it was talking about, it was, you know, when you're in line, you're checking out, there's like little magazine covers or whatever or whatnot. I was looking at, you know, an article on Tupac, and this lady behind me, she goes, oh, you know, he died. And I was like, nah, he got shot, but he's still, you know, in the hospital. And she's like, oh no, I was across the street, and this is when gas stations first started doing the video screens, and they had like news on it. And she goes, no, they just said on TV that he passed away. And I was like, what? I was like devastated, really. I was like, man. So I went home. I bumped All Eyes on Me, like you know, back to Batman, and they bumped that Me Against the World. So it's crazy, you know, when you think about that type of stuff. You remember exactly what was going on and things like that. So it's crazy how the mind works. Lets you remember that type of stuff. But going over covers, we got Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick, man, is definitely probably going to make his way into the top 10. Like I said, I'm going to do a top 10 current rappers in my next podcast. This is winter 2014 XXL. So this is before he dropped Damn. But he made that cover. He almost, I don't want to say he made covers immediately, but ever since Section 80, dude like blew up. This is that top 10 freshman, and this was class of 2009. So I think this is the second one. They had Wale, B.O.B., Charles Hamilton, Asher Roth. I know this is fold out. They did Corey Guns, Blue, Mickey Fax, Ace Hood, Currency, and Kid Cudi. Ace Hood, Currency still active. Kid Cudi's somewhat active. Corey Gunn's not really active. He's on Cash Money though, so I guess maybe that's why. Blue, not really. Mickey Fax, recently I heard some shit with him. Wale, still active, definitely. Wale always drops quality products, quality products. You can name it that. B.O.B. B.O.B. still active. He's a flat earther. Take what you want with that shit. Charles Hamilton fell off. Asher Roth still dope. Actually, just watched a podcast on Asher Roth's manager, Scooter, forgot what his Scooter's last name was. But yeah, I didn't even know he was being whatchamacallit by him, managed by that dude, and he was talking about it, so I thought that was dope. We got Ice Cube. Man, see, that's the problem with doing freaking top 10 list, man. You start thinking like, did I fuck up? But Cube, man, Cube's a mainstay in hip hop. This is June 2008. I think this is when he had dropped his, an album around that time. Another Kendrick Lamar cover. This one was probably more recent. Yeah, this was 2016. March 2016. Because, yeah, I had like Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller's a new cat. Told me Kevin Gates just got free. Free Kevin Gates, man. He's free now. But, dude, I like Kevin Gates, man. Especially when I work out. Kevin Gates gets me pumped up, man. Kevin Gates, I need to hit the gym. I gotta get the gym. Baby and Lil Wayne. XXL. This was one of the biggest covers. This was September 2007. Phyllis had mad jewelry on, man. Let me go to the last page and see what was. All right, so this is an exit. I was Birdman Jr. I guess that was Birdman's son, I guess. Had Eminem in here, had some articles, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know who's in here. Yeah, but yeah, that was a big ass issue. Jay-Z, I like this cover. 40 years of hip hop. They're celebrating 1973 to 2013. This was January 2014 when this dropped. This was Jay-Z in 1996. When he I forgot what album he dropped in '96. I want to say possibly the Blueprint. I remember my homie Kevin Boston. He gave me the Blueprint to hold for some reason. I don't know. He gave me the Blueprint at that time. He had it. It was in. No, wait. Yeah, that was in high school. So '96. No. But anyway, I remember him giving me a brand new Jay-Z for me to hold for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he procured it in some sort of different fashion. But he had me hold it for a day. I bumped it. Shit was dope. Became a bigger Jay-Z fan because I never really checked for Jay like that. I was just a West Coast cat, and I'm a big fan of East Coast music, but I just like Jay-Z. I was like Jay cool, but I don't really go after and try and cop it. So this is a complex cover with Eminem. Shit was dope. This was Mark Echo's Complex. Had Zoe Saldana on the other side. But M just recently dropped an album. This cover was in December of 2009. Remember when Eminem and The Source went to war? That was on another cover. This is another complex cover. This is the Gorillaz. This right here on the back side. I like how they do the double-sided covers. I always thought that was dope about Complex, how they do double-sided covers. So it's like two magazines because they do different content on the other side. But April 2010, another Complex cover, Drizzy Drake. When I first heard So Far Gone, I knew that shit changed the game. Like I knew immediately that whole shit was changing the game because he was good at both. He was good at rapping and good at singing. So it was like, and he combined the two effortlessly on fucking classic songs like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Like it's like The Weeknd's first mixtape, which was House of Balloons. I had House of Balloons, and I didn't play it. I held on to it for a month because I was, like I said, I was around that time when it came out. I was on Dat Piff all the time, copying mixtapes. So I get shit. Even now, I get shit and I hold on to it and I listen to it at a later time. But like when I first heard The Weeknd's House of Balloons, man, I knew that shit was gonna change the game because I bumped that shit for like a month straight. It's fucking literally like all I listened to. But yeah, and I put a lot of people on to the Weeknd. This is Michelle Trachtenberg on the other side of this. She's an actress, but just dope covers, man. And again, this was March 2010 for that Drizzy cover. This was an even older cover. This is The Source. This was it's not their Power 30, but this was a summer music guide for the year of 2007. So this was like when Rick Ross first came out. Fab still doing his thing. I want to do a little thing on Fab, man, and I say Fab is like one of the most consistent motherfuckers ever in the rap game. Like, dude doesn't even drop albums and is still able to keep his name out in the streets through consistently good mixtapes that keep his name out there and keep motherfuckers realizing that Fab is a spitter. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Fab, man, for that shit. Right here, Lil Wayne cover. I like this cover. I like certain covers that catch my eye. May 2012 is this one, so that one's not too long ago. But yeah, Gucci Mane. This was prison, Gucci Mane, when he went in and got fit and changed his teeth and shit like that. This was obviously more recent. This was more, actually not that recent, March 2010. So I thought this was a dope cover. I'm a fan of dope covers. My boy T.I., one of my top tenors, Tip. You know my favorite song with Tip, I think, was Stomp, when he did Stomp, and it was, he was dissing Ludacris. He said, what the fuck did Tip say, man? Let me, I have to. Let me see. I'm currently in the middle of uploading some of my videos into YouTube. What'd he say? Oh, that's the remix. I don't want the fucking remix. I want the original. Hold up. On my chest, I'm so true to this. Got a new, but I'm too legit. 100 million times till I'm super rich. Pimp Squad G Unit, fuck who you get. Woo! Ask your nieces and your nephews who shit. Man, that was that's my favorite T.I. verse. That shit always gets me hyped. But yeah, T.I. Kingdom Come. This one T.I. was trying to put his label together. Wasn't that successful, but this was March 2007. Double XL, 250 greatest hip hop songs from 1990 to 1999. This is a. I'm gonna keep this one out, and I should go over this because this is the greatest hip hop decade ever. Has a bunch of cats. Shook Ones, Hit 'Em Up, The Humpty Dance, Time for Some Action, I Ain't Mad at Ya, Let Me Ride, Get Money, Quiet Storm Remix. Woo! Woo! I'm gonna keep that one now. It's hot. It's a hot one. Remember I said it was a comic book dude and I mentioned Wizard? This is one of the Wizard comic book covers. They go over, they don't do this no more, but they give you the prices of comic books, and they give you just a whole bunch of comic shit, like basically a rap magazine, but for comic people, comic book nerds and shit like that, just like me. But yeah, want to go over those. This is like